everybody, this is Salvi here with the VTuber news coming right up for you. Before that, of course, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, and the like button as well, and let's get right into it. It only gets worse. When it rains, it pours. And we're talking about Amelie in the situation that she's going through with Novel Horizons, which is this organization here that is, a producer of anime figurines in Texas. And they have had a lot of figurines, as you can see here, from Bao. Lots of other ones here. They recently had their summer appreciation sale, which I don't recommend you go and buy anything from them right now because they're officially closing as of this on the 6th, as far as I can tell. From the post that I put here of all the stuff that they mentioned on the last novel news. And this is, they had to go so bad, it was so bad for them, that they ended up firing everybody except for 2 people in the warehouse and a skeleton crew to run the whole thing. They had been getting less and less money, as according to what they're saying, with more expenses and things like that. And even though their things were pretty darn expensive to begin with, they still somehow found a way to not be able to manage things correctly and not be able to get things going. Like you can see, most of these things are technically sold out, but most of the figures would have been $250 or more when it comes to a lot of these things. So they were not cheap figures at all. They're 1/7 scale figures. And we have Amelie talking about the whole situation, that they were going to go bankrupt. The figures were not going to be mailed out, at least so far haven't been mailed out. She hasn't received any money for it either. We have Shondo, of course, that are mentioning that they do have a lot of fans that have placed orders as well. And then Treya mentioning that her experiences have not been good. Let's continue on beyond what we normally had seen to what some other people have been saying in regards to everything. We have Henya going, "I'm really sorry for making everyone worried, Ayo. We're currently looking into what happened and gathering all the facts. As soon as we have more information, we can confirm. We'll update you all, Ayo. Thank you so much for your patience, Ayo." And we're going here. Henya is their official Novel Horizon update. "Oh no, I just saw this. I didn't know. I'm going to look into this too, so thank you so much for sharing. I'm in contact with the Novel Horizon Discord. We shouldn't give up just yet. More information about Novel Horizons is here." Says there are a few questions swirling around. Most projects have completed their molding phase and are in production pre-paint. Some projects were hit by delays due to a wave of 2 factory shutdowns in China, which required relocating productions. For what I've been in Magnum Opus, Demon Cinder figure went through vigorous R&D, delayed by the massive cancellations by early mid-2025. We're back on track. Some numbers, logistics went from $5,000 shipments to 18 to 20K for some same volume, 2025 to current. So their costs rose by 4 times, 400%. And we still mold costs went up by 30%. Novel Horizons 2024 experienced a loss of $770,000 in 2024, not including $300,000 wire fraud. So they went through wire fraud too. This is mismanagement all on their end. Yes, a lot of negative stuff, a lot of stuff that is, bad for them, but this should not be shouldered by the clients that should have gotten their stuff with the price they had gotten. And, you should absolutely honor everything that you've gone through. As originally pushed back production until mid-late 2027, used Horizon's merch revenue to slowly eat away at growing production costs. But because our sales had declined substantially, down roughly 70-80% year on year, so each year went down, it became impossible to service a debt we take in to continue operations. As Parker mentioned, the server's fate will likely end up as catch-all for VTuber communities and friends. So it looks like, they just didn't have money. For whatever reason, they weren't able to produce enough money. That is that update there. We have Ariel said, "I didn't know about this and have not heard anything. To my knowledge, all the cities will go out. I have not heard otherwise. For some reason, you have not received yours and have not received confirmation soon. Urge you to explore your options. We'll try to find whatever information I can." Options are like chargebacks with your credit card. If it is objects not received, if it is services not finished, then usually it doesn't really matter if it's 30 days or not. If you have not received your item and you have paid for it, your credit card will usually be okay with doing the chargebacks, and they are a large bank. Remember, most credit card companies are large. They're huge. So they will be able to fight for you. I am so very sorry for everyone about the cities. There have been issues and delays since the start I've been incredibly frustrated with, and I had made the decision that never again work with Novel Horizons long ago, but was waiting to make the announcement till all cities were out. So there have been bad things going on. Amelie says, "Sorry about that." You have Hana messed up. Me and a lot of other VTubers apparently have been ghosted by the company. They all took all the money for our figures, didn't fulfill anything, now declared bankruptcy a month after they opened a rerun of a sale, not bankruptcy. Sounds like another case of scamming enough money and running away. It sucks so bad. I don't know how to resolve this. There isn't really a way to resolve this, unfortunately. Former staff have gone out of their way to get affected creators' 3D files and data back, received fruits this morning, and some other creators should have been contacted as well. So if you are a creator that's working with them and you haven't gotten your stuff, there are people working, not necessarily with Novel Horizons, people who have gotten the information because they're bankrupt anyways, and are sending the 3D CAD files, like 3D files for your stuff. So maybe people can do some 3D prints, you can sell the file itself, whatever, so you can receive something back, which is very good to see overall. We have here, Blows designed the Farmer Vienna figure back in 2025. I was so excited to see people get it. Now it makes sense why it took months to get paid. Also, I have Chibidoki figure and pre-order with them, so I guess that's not happening. And they were one of the people that actually created. They did create the Farmer Vienna. Flork, you know, they weren't able to get their stuff either. Dark is not going to be able to get stuff either. Novel Horizons, Zentria says, I have a lot to say, but I want to confirm a few things before I say anything. Nonetheless, F-Man never have any good news anymore. It feels like and I'm always getting thrown into something, and I'm not sure people are tired of it. I'm sorry, guys. It's not her fault. Like, a lot of people know that it's not her fault at all. When it comes to any of this, it's not her fault at all. And these are things here of, you know, of the what I had mentioned, what I saw before, I showed you before. Experiences with them were such a roller coaster, seeing you and so many others jumping on board, and stuff really made me want to hop back board, thinking it was fine. And after all these years and seeing this is very heartbreaking. I'm sorry, Ama. People here, you know, mentioning to Zentrea where everything is. And we have this here from Shondo. Still don't know enough. I haven't directly heard from the company themselves. What I can advise right now is that what other creators have. Place an order, Shondo figure, Novel Horizons. Please attempt a refund, file fraud with your bank. I will say more as I know. But all I can say right now is that I've heard nothing regarding this from Novel Horizons. Last I heard a month ago from the sample was being still made. Generally don't know anything at all beyond this. And in my best to figure out how much more I can offer. Generally words cannot express about how sorry I am. This project felt like a dream for me. That generally felt like one of the biggest achievements of my life. I just don't really know what to say except I'm so sorry. This is not acceptable. And I will do absolutely everything I can to make this right. Again, not their fault, but of course, they're wonderful people and they're trying to make it right. Says, Shadow Man, I'm sorry. I'm not getting the rest of it cut, regardless, so please go ahead. It will come back from your bank. They can refund you. People are wondering if this takes away from the cut that they're going to get. And Grimmy also had a silver coin that was going to be happening, like I mentioned before. I had mentioned in another one that in the other video that Grimmy was going to be getting a allegedly getting a silver coin thing going on, and it's really messed up, the whole situation that happened overall. It does suck to see that all of this is, you know, going bad, and Vienna and others are just hoping things can be sorted out, and I really hope it can get sorted out. Like I said, get your bank on it, get your credit card on it, and get a chargeback, fraud, chargeback, whatever you want to call it. Get it, because the company's down, the company's gone. Got to get your money back whenever you can, because that's a lot of money. For me, that's a lot of money. That's more than what I have in the bank usually. So that's why you never get those. But if you do have that, please get a chargeback as soon as you can. Ooh, subliminal messaging. Follow the squirrel. Subscribe to the squirrel. This is not a psyop. This is just me being a dumbass. Ooh, subscribe. There has been a bit of an interesting thing happening in the Filianverse. Of course, a lot of people are very tired of this. That's why I'm going to keep this very short, because I do know that some people don't want to hear too much about Filian, because she's gone for, well, she's been gone since about December or so, and she is not having any real big signs of life other than the trademark thing and other things happening there. What we're talking about now is this is what happens when you're gone for so long. People really want to find you, and this is most likely a joke. This is most likely a parody type thing, in the sense of people are like, Filian is found! She made a secret channel and streaming to the void, waiting for snackers to solve the ARG and find her. It is not actually her. It is a VTuber named Manta. But let's go on. Let's continue this, because let's continue and see why they thought this was going to be her. Let's listen in to what's going on here.
I am not Filian! What if Filian disappeared, create a new channel called Manta, waiting for snackers to Hey, how do you know? Spam a name, you Filian! I'm not Filian! Why is people saying Filian 3 times already today? Like, at this point I'm trying to ignore it, but I can't! I've only just started stream, and it's the only fucking conversation that ever you guys ever fucking
do a flip! Flipping Filian!
Do a flip!
Flipping Filian!
I will do a flip. Yeah, you ready? You ready? You ready? Here it comes! Fuck you! I am not Filian! What if Filian...
Well, she's got a good humor. She's got very good humor. instead of actually like banning people that do this or banning people that are like, oh my god, it's Filian, it's Filian, it's Filian. She's, you know, she has a good sense of humor and it's going on there. But like I said, this is what happens when you're gone for a long time, when you don't have the signs of life thing that people are expecting. People start imagining you're back as a different VTuber, as a Manta VTuber or whatever. They start imagining you have returned, but you suddenly got an accent and you suddenly changed your form. So here we go, another one.
Even if I lost Filian, I very much doubt though. I very much, like, you guys seriously overestimate how much content creation makes. I mean, there was that little like video recently. Like, unless you're like sponsor, you don't really make money. And even if you did make money, you have to put it back into streaming. Otherwise, if you don't, you become fucking irrelevant. What does my kitchen provide me? A bunch of mold and stuff.
So yeah, it's a regular person. That's what people are saying. Wait a minute, that's like Vedal, and they go back to Vedal does a flip IRL. Yes, Filian and Vedal did a collab. His editor took part of the video and took another. I actually just wanted to show the flip moment. I meant minus the accent. She sounds like, minus the accent, she sounds a little like Filian. She's British and speaking Japanese as far as I understand, so far watching her. She's clearly not Filian because she's not pregnant. Good point. The editing makes it look like Filian video is great. It's great. Yeah, even BG music is Coconut Mall was chosen on purpose. It was a popular BG music choice for the clips. I sincerely hope this isn't Gideon because it's also a copywritten model. So if Filian was that stupid, you know, it's not Filian. Look, it's not Filian. It's obviously not Filian. But it's Filian or not, this disrespectful. Creators clearly stating they are not. So it's not. This is a joke. It's not trying to perpetuate any kind of hatred or anything like that. So yeah, that's my mutual. Glad it's not Filian. She was incredibly annoying. So, you know, people are seeing both sides. I really do hope that people don't actually attack her for this. But you guys let me know what you think down below. Are people starting to imagine Filian being everywhere, seeing Filian everywhere, kind of as that meme is that everywhere I look, she's there type of thing? Is it one of those things or what? You let me know. Rikka is a male Japanese VTuber with Holostars JP. They are one of the first members, I would like to say, but they are someone who did graduate recently and did go through the I would call it affiliate program, at least for now, because they did have some things that they still had to go through where they were contracted through Hololive Productions, which is the one that controls Holostars. So in order for those contracts to finish their term, because it may be like a one-year contract where they have to, you know, where they're finishing things up and they have to be a representative. So under those circumstances, they're still going to be using their likeness as Rikka, but they are not going to be streaming and not going to be doing other content other than contracted work. In this case, it was because of this. The Summer Sonic performance confirmed. Wakazo's participation in Summer Sonic 2026 has been confirmed. Debuting Wakazo's music on stage at Japan's Music Festival. And then we have other people here, putting through here, the CV cast vocals, performing live singing voice only. And then Rikka is a part of this whole thing as well, from what I understand. So that is one of the reasons why he, and I believe a couple of other ones in Holostars as they left, were doing the affiliate route in order to still be able to finish up any of these things that they need to do and be able to still work and fulfill their side of the deal. But big congratulations to Rikka for having this, for getting this, and for being a part of this whole summer performance. She hit a huge milestone for any VTuber out there. We're talking about Oumiya Emma, who is an independent female VTuber. She can speak English, Bahasa Malaysian, and Bahasa Indonesian as well. Damn, that is nice. She debuted as CyberLife 2nd Generation originally, and she did move on to Prism Project, and before it got dissolved, and she became an independent. She was able to keep her IP after all of that. And we have this here, which is an interesting one. She is on horseback, it looks here. Let's take a look here. This 100K is her big celebration that she's having here. It's wonderful to see that she was able to get to that point. She is one of the good ones. I always celebrate when the good ones get up there, and I am glad that she is one of those that gets up there.
I haven't watched the new season yet. I'm waiting for the new season to finish, but I just remember it's like, oh yeah, Rudius went to school because he has like a malfunctioning.
Oh, she's talking about the Rudius Grey Rat, that one. Yeah, that one. He had ED. He had ED, And he wanted to just, you know, kind of start, at least do something while he had to worry about that. But yeah, that one, the second season has started, yes.
He's on top of you! God damn it! Are you at work, Nova? Why don't you wear headphone, Nova? Good. So see, you see, that's how you rewear. That's how you wear your 5 days t-shirt, okay?
Wear a t-shirt for 5 days. No, thank you. The most I can do is 2, and that's when I'm not sweating. When I sweat, it's 1 and probably 2 a day because I don't like sweat. But other than that, I am very glad that she was able to have fun and just chat, as you can see here, chatting with her community for this big event. She has a bit of an update with something nice coming along for her, as we're talking about Akai Haato, a female Japanese VTuber associated with Hololive, debuted as a part of the first generation of VTubers alongside Yozora Mel, Aki Rosenthal, Natsuya no Matsuri, and Shirakami Fubuki, also known by her chaotic alter ego Hachama, which is the main one that I knew her from. Hachama cooking and things like that are some of the things that people love about her. And we're going to take a look at what's going on here, which is this here. And what it is Akai Haato has a following promotional ad. Haato put in her carry-on suitcase with beaming smile. Fits the theme of traveling idle perfectly. Where she going? Want to tag along too. Ad display here, which is going to be displaying a Tokyo Metro Hibiya line, Akihabara Station, passage outside of the gates, the period August 5th to August 11th. And this actually fits very well with her because recently she's been doing a lot, and I do mean a lot, of vlogs. And that is very good for her specifically because that way she can still do her content, which she absolutely seems to love, and not have to worry about, you know, dealing with all the stuff that ends up happening when you're dealing with live streams and things like that. Because remember, she's doing it for her mental health at this point. We don't know when she's fully going to be back to streaming, but whenever it is, we're going to be happy to see her again, of course, all the fans. And I'm very happy to see this popping up with Hachama here. Now she survived. Hachama's suitcase is packed with pure chaos energy and that million-watt smile. So a lot of people are very happy about this. They are very happy that this is going on. I'm very happy that this is going on. Another good opportunity for Hachama. They have a new event as we're talking about Hololive, who is right here. Hololive Midsummer Kenting Travel Diary pop-up store is coming soon. Creating everlasting memories of joyful summer alongside your favorite talents and upcoming event store event. We have here exhibition period August 11th all the way to September 9th is Taichung, Top City Taichung 111F Event Plaza in Taiwan, or Taichung, I don't know, subject to the operational hours of Top City. So that's the one that they're going to be having here. The details are I'll put there. And it's Taichung Summer. I want Bay so bad. Hako's Sandy Shoes Bales. And it says want to go. Of course, I'm not going to go to Taiwan to freaking go and see this myself. Would love to see it, but it's going to be open until September 9th. Following the overwhelming popularity of the previous Spring Travel City pop-up event, this new chapter moves journey to the tropical coastline of Kenting, inviting fans to embark on a vibrant summer adventure. So they're going to be doing Shirakami Fubuki, Hosho Marine, Tsunamaki Watame, Kobo Kaneru, Hako's Bales, and Jufute Raden. Inspired by the breathtaking blue ocean, white sandy beaches, warm sunshine, and refreshing sea, and sea breeze. And it is just going to be a pop-up store where they're going to have products in there. Let's just take a look at the full product line here. As you're going to see there, you have all these things popping up there. A little diorama set, as well as like postcard type things, like card type things, as well as posters and other acrylics as well. It's going to be very nice there. It's going to have summer exclusive stuff, critic scene stands, posters, cooling blankets. So these are cooling blankets there, or I guess towels, I guess we can call it as well. Mouse pads, more. So they have all that wonderful stuff there. It looks like, I guess these are mouse pads. And very big congratulations to all the people involved, because it's always great to be a part of these big pop-up stores. Funky.
No, yeah, no stream tomorrow.
Unless I'm really rock bottom again and I start streaming Stardew, but like I'm non-verbal, so I just look at I start stream with the oh, wrong toggle.
Yeah. Wrong toggle. Holy hell. Well, she went Barbie mode. Look, that's the reason why it can be allowed. She went Barbie mode. I don't have a Barbie mode toggle. I mean, it'd be weird as a guy if I had a Barbie mode toggle. I don't have a Ken toggle either. So luckily for you guys don't get to see the Salvi chest. Although we did see that chest there, but luckily I had no nip-nops, so it's okay for YouTube. It's okay for everything to be there like that because, yeah, like I said, nothing showing, so nothing done. But holy hell, that was quite a thing. No Salvi nip-nops either, sorry to say. Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course, take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asked of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.